At an age when childhood should still cling to your hands like warmth, iron chains now bite into your wrists. They are cold, unforgiving, heavy with finality. You stand on a rough wooden platform raised above the stone floor of Constantinople's Grand Bazaar, where the air smells of sweat, incense, spices, and fear. It is the year 1540. In a single moment, everything that once defined your existence has been shattered, like fragile glass smashed against stone and ground beneath careless feet. The world below you is loud, merciless, alive in a way that feels obscene. Slave traders shout prices over your head, their voices sharp and practiced, cutting through the crowd with ruthless precision. Numbers are thrown into the air as casually as insults. Gold is discussed with more care than human life. Below, wealthy merchants move slowly, deliberately, circling you like vultures. They do not speak much. They do not need to. Their eyes do all the work. They do not see a girl. They see value, flesh, a purchase. Their gazes slide across your face, your posture, the strength in your limbs. They note the clarity of your eyes, the lack of tears, the way you stand without begging. They measure your silence, your obedience, your stillness. Like farmers judging livestock before a sale. You are something to be acquired, owned, consumed by a system far larger than you. Your village in the Caucasus Mountains feels unreal now, like a half-remembered dream that fades the moment you try to grasp it. Just 3 weeks ago, it still existed. You can still remember the smell of pine and cold earth, the sound of wind moving through the mountains, the rhythm of daily life that felt eternal. Then the Ottoman raiders came. They arrived without mercy, fast and brutal, like wolves descending on a flock of sheep. Fire swallowed wooden homes whole. Steel met flesh in the narrow paths between houses. Screams tore through the night, sharp and desperate, until silence claimed what remained. By dawn, your world was ash. Your mother's final scream still lives inside your skull. It was not just fear in her voice. It was defiance, love, terror. The sound of a woman watching her child being torn from her arms. You remember the moment iron shackles closed around your wrists, the weight of them shocking your body into stillness. You remember being dragged away while her voice faded into the chaos behind you. That scream follows you everywhere. Now you are being sent somewhere many girls never return from. Not as bodies, not even as memories. Somewhere worse than death for those who understand what survival can cost. You are being delivered into the most secretive, most dangerous, and most luxurious prison in the Ottoman Empire. The Imperial Harem. You have no idea what truly waits behind its golden doors. A eunuch steps forward through the crowd. His robes are silk, clean and perfectly arranged, untouched by the filth of the market. His face is smooth, unreadable, shaped by years of obedience and power. His eyes are cold, calculating, trained to evaluate without emotion. When he speaks, his voice slices through the chaos like a blade through flesh. He addresses you suddenly, in Turkish. The words come fast, sharp, testing, then again, faster this time. You answer. Your voice is steady, though your heart pounds. You form the words carefully, precisely. Your father taught you well, back when the world still made sense, before fire and chains replaced lessons and laughter. The eunuch studies you for a long moment, then gives a small nod. Satisfied, you are not an ordinary peasant girl destined for kitchens or laundry halls. You are educated. You understand language, tone, meaning. You can listen and respond. And that makes you suitable for something far more dangerous than manual labor. The Sultan's household. 40 gold coins are counted out for your life. The sound of metal touching metal seals your fate more firmly than any chain. In that instant, you become the property of the most powerful man on earth. Your past ends there, on that wooden platform. Your village clothes are stripped away without ceremony. Hands scrub your body raw with rose water and perfumed oils until your skin burns, until it shines like polished marble. The scent is overwhelming, sweet, cloying, disguising something darker beneath it. Rough wool is replaced with silk that slides across your skin like water. When you are finally allowed to look into a bronze mirror, the face staring back at you is unfamiliar. It is your face, but the girl is already gone. As you are led deeper into the palace, through corridors glowing with precious stones and soft lamplight, other girls whisper warnings under their breath. Their voices are low, urgent, shaped by experience. The harem is not a palace, they tell you. It is a battlefield. Here, women fight without swords. Smiles are weapons. Silence is survival. One wrong step, one misplaced word, and you vanish into the Bosphorus, chains and all, your name erased like ink in water. Your first glimpse of the harem steals your breath. Gardens bloom with flowers you have never seen, colors too rich to be real. Fountains pour crystal water into pools lined with gold, their constant sound masking secrets. Silk curtains flutter in the air like restless spirits, dividing spaces and hiding intentions. But beneath the beauty, something rotten lurks. You feel it immediately, in the way older women watch you, not with curiosity, but calculation. You have not spoken a word, yet they are already measuring you, assessing you, deciding whether you are harmless or a future threat. The harem aga, the chief black eunuch, studies you closely. His eyes have witnessed thousands of girls arrive trembling with fear or burning with ambition. He has seen them rise briefly, then disappear without explanation. Very few survive. "Welcome to paradise," he says. His smile promises nothing but thorns. You begin in the fourth court, the lowest rank in this deadly hierarchy. Your days start before dawn. Prayer comes first, then discipline. Ottoman customs, Turkish poetry, music, dance, and beneath every lesson, unspoken but understood, the art of pleasing power. Every lesson is a weapon. Every mistake is fatal. The other novices become your sisters in suffering. You learn from them quickly, because ignorance here is death. Fatma from Albania teaches you which foods to avoid, because poison is common and subtle. Ishi from Georgia shows you how to walk across marble floors without making a sound, how to exist without being noticed. Zayep from Circassia warns you about women who smile while planning your death. Trust no one, she whispers at night when guards pass in distant corridors. Even your shadow can betray you here. Your first test comes quickly. The second consort summons you. She is breathtakingly beautiful, her presence filling the room like perfume, and just as suffocating. Her cruelty is legendary. She circles you slowly, deliberately, like a predator examining prey. "You're too pretty," she decides, brushing your cheek with false gentleness. Her smile never reaches her eyes. Pretty girls in the harem tend to have accidents. Staircases, wet floors, sudden illnesses no physician can cure. You survive that meeting through nothing but careful words, lowered eyes, and fragile luck. Weeks blur into months. You learn the language of faces, which smiles hide lies, which eunuchs accept bribes, which guards look away, which women truly control power. You begin to understand that authority here does not always wear crowns. Above all stands the Valid Sultan, the Sultan's mother. She rules this empire of silk and secrets with an iron fist wrapped in velvet. Nothing happens without her knowledge. Nothing survives without her approval. Your education expands beyond books and music. You study poison detection, learning which berries cause sleep, which bring madness, which bring death. You learn to move in absolute silence, to listen at doors unseen, to remember everything and reveal nothing. You master the art of smiling while your heart screams. The harem reshapes you. You are no longer a village girl. You are a weapon wrapped in silk. In your second year, the Sultan notices you, not for your beauty, but for your mind. His favorite horse collapses after eating poisoned grain meant for the royal stables. Panic erupts. Servants scream. Guards scatter. While others freeze, you recognize the symptoms instantly, just as you once did back home when wolves poisoned livestock. You act without permission. You force salt water down the stallion's throat until it vomits the poison. Then you stay awake for 3 nights, nursing it back to life with relentless focus. The horse survives, so do you. Your reward comes wrapped in gold and emerald silk. Promotion to the third court, where the real games begin. Now the whispers sharpen. She thinks she's special. We'll see how special she feels with a blade between her ribs. The attempts on your life begin. A loose stone on the stairs. Rotten meat hidden in your food. A venomous snake coiled in your bedding like a jeweled necklace of death. But the mountains raised you well. You dodge falling stones with a hunter's reflex. You smell poison before it reaches your lips. You seize snakes behind the head with hands that once milked venom for village healers. Each failed assassination hardens you. You form alliances. Survivors band together. A silent network of eyes and ears spreads across the harem, passing information through glances and whispers. Information becomes your currency. Secrets become your shield. One night, the Sultan summons you. Autumn winds howl against palace walls like hunting wolves. Your hands tremble as you prepare. This could be triumph or execution. In the harem, they often arrive together. He is older than you expected. His body bears the scars of countless battles, but his eyes burn with sharp intelligence. He is not the monster you imagined. He is lonely. The conversation that follows changes everything you believed about power, survival, and control. By dawn, you understand the truth. The harem is not paradise. It is a crucible. It destroys you, or forges you stronger than Damascus steel. You have survived 2 years of poison, politics, and predators wearing perfume. Your innocence is buried. Pokafif 138mmacuron.com